Can you
Yes.
actually say that that's fluff? That it's empty?
No, that's not.
Why?
I don't know. There's just something about this. Oh my gosh, I don't know that right there.
The high one?
I don't know. There's just like.
So I just like want to rub this in because at the beginning you're like, he's just up in his feels and this is all feels. As the title suggests, my wife Maddie hates Chopin. And if you saw our last video on Bach, you might have seen some of these comments. I tried to convince her to like Bach and we got trying to convince a vampire to love a sunrise. She hates Bach and Chopin and Mozart. No hope for her. That was fun to watch. I see it's not easy to convince her. And these are the hottest takes. Is she a musician? I hate Chopin. What the? So, we will now be trying to convince her to love Chopin. But see, the thing is I'm already convinced that I can't do that by the methods we used in the last video. Because in the Bach video, I thought maybe if I show her certain things she's not aware of or hasn't heard before, maybe I can persuade her opinion. Clearly that did not work. So I need to dial it up and we're gonna be doing a few extra things today. So it's extremely rare, I would say, to be a pianist in any sort of the word and not love Chopin. He's probably the most loved composer of piano out there. Why do you love Monsieur Chopin? Or hate him? I hate him.
It's very flowery and overly romantic.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have listened to more Chopin than I have Bach, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, and to address the question that almost everyone was asking like 500 times, even though it was in the video and you all clearly didn't watch it before commenting, yes, she is or was a pianist. You have not played in how many years?
End of October 2018. So almost 8 years.
Yeah. That counts as being a pianist. And I understand you don't consider yourself that anymore.
Yeah.
But there's that background. We actually had the same teacher, Mark Westcott, for enough to experience greatness, right?
Yeah.
And Mark was the teacher that shaped me the most.
Basically, I'm convinced the only reason I was supposed to do piano was that I could eventually meet you. Because it's down the toilet.
Okay, well, despite that, you did play. And so Chopin is one of those composers that a lot of non-pianists love, and even more so pianists, because I feel like he kind of speaks the language of the instrument the most. Yes, Beethoven, Mozart, Bach, they all contributed things that have shaped how we play the instrument, but nobody more so than Chopin. And the difference with Chopin is that he pretty much exclusively wrote for the piano. I mean, writing a cello sonata just doesn't count as being a well-rounded composer, here and there. Versus Beethoven, symphonies, quartets, opera even. Though maybe that's not his best piece, but still, he did everything. And so for Chopin to basically say, I'm only a piano composer, or mostly, 99%, a piano composer, that means he really felt an affinity to the instrument. And so I figured the last thing I can do, you've heard a lot of the repertoire. Yeah. And playing it for you is not going to convince you.
Well, you played a lot of it for me when you were, I heard a lot of Chopin.
I played a ton.
Yeah.
So for context, some of you may be new to my channel. A couple years ago, I applied to the Chopin competition. I was also loosely preparing for it back in 2020 and 2014 to get ready for the 2015 one. So 3 times in a row, I was toying with the idea of doing the Warsaw competition. The last time I actually went through with the audition and then didn't make the cut. But it was still something that I got myself ready for. I learned the repertoire, the etudes, the preludes, the waltzes, the polonaises, all the things, and you heard me do. The behind the scenes and all the frustration that leads into that. And so before all the comments are saying, does she play piano and does she know these pieces and has she heard this? Probably she's heard it. So don't be like, well, maybe if she heard this one piece.
Especially played by this other person. It's hilarious, people trying to convince me to do things.
It won't work.
It won't.
And I almost didn't want to make this video because I knew Chopin were doomed. I also feel like your hate for Chopin is probably deeper than the Bach hate.
Probably.
Is that accurate?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we could go there.
Okay, so why is that though? Like you said, it's too fluffy, too romantic. You don't like that romanticness of it. But what else about it? Why does it feel like that's not the music that you can jive with?
Oh man, trying to sum this up in a diplomatic manner, but I'm not diplomatic, so we're just gonna go for it. I find him too emotional, overly dramatic. I mean, do you want me to go there?
Well, let's just define dramatic though, because you say dramatic, but you love Beethoven for his drama.
Yes.
So what do you mean by dramatic?
It feels squishy. It feels romantic. It feels like my lover died and I don't know what to do and I'm dying, and it's kind of like opera. Even though I love opera.
That's the irony.
I know. I love opera, but it feels different. I don't know why. I guess.
Okay, but do you love opera for the story or for the sound or for the visuals primarily?
I think honestly for the sound, because I would listen to opera without the visuals. I genuinely love listening to opera. I don't.
But even ironically, more than me. Chopin is the bel canto composer that sings like an opera singer, and yet I can't stand opera nearly as much as my wife can. So that's such a weird balance there.
I don't know why. For me, how I interpret Chopin, this is going to be completely different for the other musicians out there. I hear Chopin, and all I hear is an overdramatic boy who never grew up to be a man and learned how to get control of his emotions. And
so the angsty teenager.
Yeah. But, okay, angsty teenager isn't quite what I would put him as, because I think of angsty teenager as I don't know, as something else. Somebody who didn't have a backbone to just stand strong for whatever value he had, but to just stand strong. I mean, just look at him. And I know he was sick and he had tuberculosis, but I always kind of get the sense from Chopin that he was just this sick, flowery man. It was kind of the classic, typical artiste. And I can't stand somebody who's like that. The thin, frail, like all they can do is play the piano and they're just like constantly crying into their handkerchief and overly dramatic.
Okay.
And you just...
But again, I'm not saying you can't say that word, but let's be careful with the word dramatic, simply because...
Okay.
You love music for drama. Hans Zimmer is drama.
Yes.
Two Steps from Hell is drama.
Yeah.
So I feel like you have to make a clearer distinction of, like, I understand flowering.
Yes, yes.
It's what I'm hearing is, for you, Chopin's drama is this kind of reserved, held back thing. It's not like an honest...
Yeah, it's the whole deeply honest thing that we talked about in the book. You know, which is why I like Beethoven. It always feels like he's being true to himself, you know, and I think I just jive with that personality that comes through in Beethoven, and I've read a lot of Beethoven books, and
that's true.
Yeah, I don't know, he's just always been the one I felt most connected with.
So Beethoven to me has more of a, it wasn't about him. Mm-hmm. Mentality and personality. He's larger than life. He, like the Ode to Joy. It's the celebration of all of humankind. Yeah. It's the sort of national sense of pride that he felt, and that let's bring joy and life to everyone. Whereas Chopin is very much obsessed with himself.
Oh yeah, and we've talked about this before actually. I forgot. Yeah, that's definitely a lot part of it.
Like not necessarily in a prideful way, but he's the only thing on his mind is, I need to feel better. Yes. I need to go back to where I grew up. Yeah. You know, there's this sense of like longing, but it's just for him. Whereas Beethoven longed for the good of humanity. Yes. Yeah. And maybe that's what you hear in the music. Shostakovich, I think, was very similar. Another one of your favorites. Yeah. Being trapped in World War II, this dark time in history where... He was always focused on, people around him and the common folk. Maybe his goal was to like unite everyone. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's the thing that you're looking for. Maybe, yeah. And I feel like we have talked about this before, and I forgot we had discussed. I kind of forgot we discussed this. Yeah, for sure. Chopin is very self-centered. I don't hear in his music, and I know for some people that'd be like, well, that's why I love him. And what are you're just talking up your butt? Like, I'm sorry, I just can't get into him for that. You have to be such a deeply emotional, intense, all up in your feels person, I feel like, to fully understand Chopin. Well, what's interesting for me is I've gone through a progression over the years of loving and hating Chopin. Like, not hating is too strong of a word for me, but at present I'm kind of sick of it just from the sense of like I've played so much.
Yeah.
At least 3 to 5 hours of Chopin.
Yeah.
In that ballpark over the years, and I wouldn't say it all starts to sound the same after a while, but there
all
is...
composers though after a while.
They have a style.
Yeah, for
even
sure.
when it
I get tired
evolves.
even of Beethoven. I haven't even listened to Beethoven that much, but
Well, historically you have, just not recently.
yes, no, but even after a while, Beethoven starts to sound the same. And you're just like,
But
okay.
you played the Van Cliburn Lazy Adieu like 100 times in a row when you heard that.
Wait, the act, not the. You're saying like his recording.
Yeah, Van's
gosh.
own recording.
I don't know if people are gonna hate me for that. I literally.
No, it's a great
loved it.
recording.
Well, I don't know if people like Cliburn or not. I just like.
He's generally accepted in the.
I don't know. I just think I loved that record. Actually, do we still have it?
Probably.
Yeah.
I
Oh my
can
gosh. I
find
think it's
it.
like the last one I really love. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in any case, we can't debate this all day, and I won't convince you. So I figured the best way to get you to do this is to go back to your own recording
Oh dear.
of Chopin.
Okay.
So I did some Internet Archive research and found you playing this from
Yeah, I know. I remember.
at least what 10 years ago maybe. This was at home.
I know. I might have been 15, 16.
So you haven't heard this in a long time.
Yeah, it's the funeral march.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
okay.
I do
so,
remember really liking that section.
Okay, so let me
Yeah.
just say this. So if I can, here's my goal for today.
Okay.
If I can get you to say that you love Chopin, even one passage, one measure, one moment.
Well, I know I did like that. That I played that passage. It was because it's dark and it's intense. Okay.
Yeah, just let me finish. Okay, so if I can get you to say, I love this, at least one moment,
Okay.
will you be willing to no longer say you hate Chopin?
No. Because I don't like his works as a whole.
Yes, but you can't say you hate him if you love at least one thing.
Okay, that makes sense.
At least one thing.
I don't know.
Because then
if
it's
I
like,
wanna
okay,
say
well,
that.
I don't like all Chopin. If we can like reframe it as that.
I can reframe it as that.
Okay, so you're already there, or you would agree that that's success?
I guess if that's what it has to take, I don't know.
I want to get you one step further than you think you can be gotten.
Why?
Because I want to, I feel like I can do it.
Okay.
Here's the thing. The whole point of this and the Bach video for me was, can I use what I know, can I use what I've experienced to elevate the level that you're experiencing?
Yeah.
So that even though you still will have your opinion, can you maybe perceive it a different way or even experience it a different way? Not to be, the biggest Chopin fan.
Yeah.
But here we go. This is a 30-second clip from the second sonata. I had earmarked it ahead of time.
Oh dear.
And little did you know, you would be the most famous, unfamous amateur ever because of this video. I did not get consent to play this or share it with you, so here we go. Cuts there. Okay, so you said your technique is so bad.
Yeah.
How? I mean, I could talk about how we could polish it, but...
We don't need to talk about that. I'm just literally watching myself. I'm having mixed feelings about this.
Okay. Do you have mixed feelings about this?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I remember being a teen, and it probably was like, when you're a teenager, you're a lot more hormonal, and then there's always drama. And so I remember playing that and feeling like, wow, this is so beautiful. This is really speaking to me now. And now as an adult, 10 or so years later, give or take, I'm literally listening to this and I'm kind of like, yeah, it's like beautiful, but not. And I don't know if it's also because of how I'm playing it. I did surprise myself. I was like, oh, my trims weren't bad.
That was actually the worst part in my opinion. But, but I mean, again, for somebody at this point, you had no professional training at all.
I think I had seen Mark a couple of times. What do you mean professional though? I had Peter Brownlee, and are you talking about like Professional.
You
Okay.
know,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Really good training.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
you know, yeah.
I think I had been seeing Mark for a little bit.
At this point already?
I think this was 2015 or 2016.
Okay. Well, maybe a couple of lessons, but that's not
Yeah,
enough to have
yeah.
true transformation.
Yeah.
So for somebody who basically had a couple of neighborhood piano lessons here and there,
every week, but
yeah, but I mean,
I was
in
not
the sense
self-taught.
that, yeah, but in the sense that you weren't like with a conservatory teacher who
Correct.
knew how to develop
Got it.
artistry,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and who specialized in that.
Yeah.
Mark had that quality. You didn't grow up having that opportunity, so you put in the time, but I would say actually this is a very good level of playing for a lot of those things. So we'll get into that in a minute, but keep going.
We don't need to get into that.
Well, I think part of the way that I can kind of get you to love
Got
it,
Okay.
again, is to look at the artistry of it. You made the comment that I don't know if it's just me playing it. Certainly you had heard at least one recording of this while you were studying it. Like, do you happen to remember anybody that you heard?
I don't remember how it might have, I don't know. I don't know where I heard it. I know I listened actually to a lot of Chopin, 'cause I remember growing up and it was like really flashy and fun to listen to, and it was just on a lot of like CDs I had from yard sales. I know there was a lot of Argerich on those CDs.
Okay.
So you were saying the other night, well, did you never like look up pianists on YouTube? I never did that, but I had a lot of CDs, and I know for sure I listened to a lot of Argerich because it just happened to be the CDs I got at these yard sales of classical music. So I don't remember where I heard this, who was playing it at all. All I remember is hearing that, or I don't even remember, I genuinely don't remember, but all I remember is that like hearing that one phrase I had put on Instagram felt very beautiful, because that top line to me, I can hear in a soprano aria, you know, it's just like you could
Like
just
the sliding.
yes,
the
and
blending of sound.
yeah, and that's what I hear in that top note, and I know that was part of why I love it, and like listening to it too, like it is, you know, okay, I'll admit, like it's touching something inside of me, but I'm like,
Even now?
well, yeah, but I don't really honestly know why, and especially in light of like, you know, the journey we've been through, and you know where I'm at today, I'm kind of like, this is interesting that it still does. It's striking something in me. At the same time, I'm also
working.
like, I also though I'm watching this and I'm literally like, oh, this is terrible.
Just because of your playing.
Well, my playing and the sound of the piano, and it's, you know, then it's memories, and it was like a hot summer day. I don't know. It's just, I'm having these mixed emotions of like, okay, I do like it. I also don't like it, and I also am hearing so much dryness in my playing that it's actually bothering me, and it doesn't even sound as beautiful as I know it could sound. Am I making sense?
Dryness. So let's look for some examples. So
Okay.
like, what do you mean by dry? Not enough pedal. The articulation is too clear. The tone is too.
Yeah, it just feels. Now, granted, I was sight reading it. I was not practicing this.
That was sight reading?
No, I don't know. I was teaching myself. I had not taken this piece to a teacher.
Okay.
I just was reading that one phrase.
Oh, I thought you were actually learning it.
I wanted to learn it.
I do remember the caption on Instagram said something like, just getting started with this or something. So it was like in early stages.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's so fuzzy. All I know is that I may have taken it into Peter or Mark, and they were like, no, or I was just like looking at this was what, the second movement?
Mm-hmm.
I that's all. I have not touched the rest of the piece.
It's actually the third, but
okay.
It's because he reverses the order of the slow and the.
Got it.
But yes, the
Okay.
slow movement.
I have not touched a single note of the rest of that piece. It was literally just.
So you just played. You didn't even do the whole.
No, it was
funeral march.
probably just because I literally thought that part was so beautiful.
So it's funny that you said here. Let me move the real thing. It's funny you said this is dark because.
I remember it being darker.
Well, this section is
than
like
it was.
the
Like, it's not
sunshine.
dark.
This is the dark part.
Oh, I think I did play this part.
I could have swore you did play the whole thing.
Okay. I don't remember though if I taught myself.
And then, of course, there's.
I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, and so on.
Okay,
No, I mean, without without a doubt he stole that. But
I do remember playing that. I don't remember if I ever took it in for a lesson. But yes, no, you're right. You're right. That was not the dark part.
yeah, that's the dark part.
Yeah.
If anything, I would have thought you liked this and not that. So it was interesting that like that's the part.
Well,
you
that
posted.
part, honestly, because it feels. And I think I probably as a teen, like connecting with it more, but it did feel like kind of like a torment. So dramatic. As a teenager, we all think we're tormented.
But I thought you said that's what you didn't like about Chopin.
Well, because I feel like as a teenager, I liked it more.
See the
Now,
smiles.
as an
We're
adult-
really getting somewhere now.
Now as an adult, I'm like kind of wrestling with this. I'm kind of like.
You're like, I have to hate it. I have to stay tough.
I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I have grown so much as a person in the last 10 years, especially in the last
true.
couple of months.
It's true.
That I'm so focused on where I'm going that to slow down and like listen to this, I feel like would get me all up in my feels, and I don't want to do that. So,
just wait.
Oh dear. He said at the beginning of this video, "Do you want to roll with the punches?" So I always roll with the punches.
All I said is, "Are you ready to roll with the punches?"
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, let's switch.
Oh.
Let's
no.
go.
Oh.
Let's go.
No.
I'm going to get you to love this.
Oh my gosh, Aaron.
All right, let's
You're
go.
going to make me embarrass myself.
Exactly the point. All right. So
Oh my
I'm going to
gosh.
play the left hand. You're
Well,
gonna
if
play
I'm
the
going
right
to do
hand.
this, I just need to do the whole thing.
We work our way in stages. The practice ladder. You haven't even sight read music in like 5 years.
I can do it.
Oh, be my guy. Give it a shot.
Okay. Rocky. Wait, what key am I
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay,
dun.
wait a second. This is a D flat, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why is that? This is a. Okay. Wait a second. Wait, is that a G?
You have a very good ear. Did you notice how quickly that was wrong?
No, wait, what key is that actually? Is that, so this is D. Can you just tell me?
What's this one?
Yeah.
What's the bottom line? The first ledger.
A?
E.
Wait, so wait, what note is that? What note is it? Okay, it's fine, it's enough.
Okay, that's well,
Okay.
okay. It's B flat, but
I proved I could do it!
okay.
That was all I needed.
I'm actually pretty impressed for how you literally never touch the piano or sight read anything, and that's actually coming back fairly fast.
Don't
okay.
have patience to do this.
Yeah, well, that's a different story. But for a moment, I'm going to get you to live in the moment. I'm
no.
totally. I know exactly how we're going to do this.
Okay.
So even though you have proven yourself, let's
Okay.
let's build this
No,
up.
yeah.
You like opera.
Yeah.
I believe the way to teach music education and enthusiasm is to take what people already like and build from there.
Which is why people need to join a school group. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Join my school group, Key Learners Piano Club. Thanks for the ads. And also wear Amadeus apparel. This is a list
He
shirt.
made me wear it.
I made her wear the list shirt just to give an insult to Chopin.
Okay, all right.
So I have an affiliate link, 10% off if you want it in the description. Anyways, okay. So I'm going to do the left, and the reason I want to do this is I want you just really listening to the right hand only,
Yeah.
with no focus on how technique or crossovers or pedal or action. Here,
Don't pedal?
I'll pedal for you.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to just play the first line, and let's just see what happens. So 3 and 4 and. Let's just do like
Okay.
little bits for now. We'll finish the rest. Now, do you know what a sequence is?
I imagine like this is a sequence kind of following the phrase lines.
I mean, ish. But do you know what like it actually means?
Well, I have a general idea. I couldn't give you like a dictionary.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a theme, you have a tune, you have
Yeah.
a group of notes,
Yeah.
even. You repeat it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's on different notes.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So first one is on what letter?
F,
Next one,
G flat.
exactly. So
Yeah.
sequence goes higher.
Okay.
Same phrase, same rhythm, same shape of notes. Maybe a few little, like that one's is, C to B flat, that one's D flat to D flat, so a little bit farther.
Okay.
But the general idea is the same. In a sequence, you typically want to do something to develop the phrase, like a little louder or
Yes.
a different rubato or something. So I want you this time, though all of that was very beautiful, I want you to think about maybe this one is a certain feeling kind of falling away. And then I want you to imagine if you were rhyming with that, what would you do differently? Would you want to go more? Would you want to take more time? Would you
Yeah.
want to get quieter?
Yeah.
Something. Show me how this could be slightly different than that.
Okay.
So 3 and 4 and... Okay, so that was gorgeous. Nobody taught you to do this. You have that in you. Okay, all right. I liked how you broadened out, and you I was following you. It wasn't the other
Yeah.
way. I was thinking, you're the opera singer. What do I do as the cello department to give you the support you need? And I heard you crescendoing, so I gave you a little bit more, and you went with it.
Okay.
Okay,
What's
so...
the point in all of this?
point is, obviously, if you can express it, you can't say you hate it. I mean, unless you're just a really great actor and you're like, I hate this part. But, I mean, actors play characters they wouldn't want to be in real life, But
Aaron, you know me. I'm about as honest as I can possibly get.
okay, all right, let's keep going.
Okay. All right.
Now, talk about ornamentation in the next phrase. The only issue with the first time that we recorded is just too fast.
Wait, you said it was too fast in the video, but that was fast.
Yeah, I was demonstrating, like that would be too fast.
Got it.
Because we want to hear ornaments and trills and everything in the context of the melody.
So like that.
Well, just try singing it. Yeah, now it felt a little slow to me.
Okay.
At the end of the day, that's just interpretation.
Okay.
But one of my favorite tools to do, and it makes my students laugh when I make them do this, but is to just sing it and like think about what your tongue is doing. Like just try that. Just be aware of that. Yeah, like just a little bit more.
Sorry.
Okay, now, this is the funny part. Put your fingers right in front of your mouth.
Okay.
And I want you to imagine that what your tongue is doing, your tips are doing.
Yeah.
Like it's not two things. It's a connection. Look at that. That was already more natural. It didn't feel labored. You can pull out a middle finger if you want.
I thought about it.
We're really getting somewhere now. So, now.
All right.
See, it just happens to be, this is now several feet away, but it's the same feeling. The throat finger connection. Now, trills are the same way.
Okay.
We're starting it under the note.
Okay.
But we never want to, that's not how I would sing. Of course, singing a trill, I don't have any opera training. That's a hard thing to do. But anything, just imagine a tone that's quivering.
Okay.
Same thing. Just do. Like commit to it. Like
Okay.
it looks it's just stupid as heck, but it's I promise this works.
Okay. Everybody at home will be like, I'm gonna try that.
They're like, actually, I came for the roasts, and actually this video is solid.
Wait, what am I trilling?
Okay, now here's the thing. Do it without pedal.
Okay.
Yes, you can add pedal, but you gotta make it beauty without that. So you wouldn't sing like that.
Okay, the reason I was impressed with myself in the video, just covering my bass, is that...
Just because it was clear.
Yeah, and I really struggle with trills.
Yeah.
Like, who doesn't? But,
well, yeah.
just covering my bass.
Actually, speaking of, I'm not going to name names. I almost want to, but I don't want to get backlash. There was a recent top prize medalist in the Chopin competition who is friends with one of my friends, and my friend who knows him said that he admitted to dramatically struggling with trills in almost every situation. And yet, he worked extremely hard and overcame that, and now he has a top prize in the Warsaw Chopin. I'm not going to say what year or what prize, but you would be surprised if you found out who it was. Anyways, yeah, everyone struggles with trills at some point. It's a learnable skill. But this is the way you learn it. You just put your fingers in front of your mouth and... No, but literally, I mean, it's still a singing expression. It's not I was singing and now I'm diddling. I think this is half the reason you don't like Mozart. I'm not even going to try to make a Mozart video with you because I kind of struggle with Mozart, like liking him. But it's the same quality. Like, if you can't hear the singing in it, it's going to sound like diddly notes.
Well, it's also why I don't like Chopin today, but we don't have to get into that.
Yeah,
That's like the blatantly
a
obvious.
lot of
Nobody
Chopin
plays.
playing
Yeah.
is like that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's light and glib, as Mark
Yeah.
Westcott said.
Yeah.
It's overly voiced to the right hand, to a fault. Instead of it being beauty and shining, it
That's
has
why if
more
I were to
richness.
play only this part, like
Why?
that part's just easy to like
Get the right balance?
Yeah, to make sing. I could care less about the rest of the part.
It's the easiest part of the piece, but you see, the thing is, this kind of stuff is in all of his music. You just have to mine for it a little bit more in other pieces. Anyway, okay, now try the trill. Like actually at the keys, but it's still, it's, you have to imagine there is no separation. The way you reach for that top note. See, that shows you really do love opera. Like,
yeah, well, I hear the opera in this.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's there. It's there. And it's beautiful, right? Like, if you had to rate it as yes or no, like, there's no in between.
There's no in between. Yes, it's beautiful.
All right. So, we're getting somewhere.
Just this one part.
Yeah.
Don't come at me with other pieces.
It still counts. All right. Now. Into the trill. I want to see how well you can dispel that entire line.
here.
Without me, no pedal.
Okay, from right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was really heavy on my thumb. I don't know.
And timing at the end. Da, da,
Oh. Counting!
Yeah.
I don't know.
Longest, the short note principle means you take the fastest note of the piece, which is eighth notes.
Yeah.
And you think how many of those are in the
Yeah,
long
I
ones.
wasn't counting.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But see, you don't have to count if you feel it. As weird as that sounds.
Yeah. No, it's not weird. I get it.
I want you to try that. Just
Okay.
the last phrase again, and notice that we'll play those four notes and freeze. Okay. The same amount of time is held in that half note to come.
Yeah, I know.
So I want you to imagine you're just playing this twice.
Yeah.
See how that works?
Yes.
So you see the relationship of it.
Yeah.
And then now you don't have to count because you hear the feeling.
Yeah.
So, okay, one more time. I'm going to now add the left hand without pedal.
Okay.
So you'll have a little harmony, but you're not going to have the wetness you want. I want to hear your beauty without the pedal doing it for you.
Okay.
Actually, just it's one extra bar. Start
Okay.
from 3 and 4 and.
Oh, sorry, that really threw me.
Yeah, it's fine. We didn't practice the transition.
No, it's okay. Let's just take it from the top again.
The trick is to start this before the beat.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And 4 and.
I think I got the timing. Sorry. I think I totally got off. On
Not
the track.
much. Not much. I mean, it should broaden out.
Because I was trying to do what you told me to do. with
Yeah,
the track.
it was beautiful. I gave you a little room to do it. I slowed down on
Oh,
purpose.
okay. I thought I dropped behind and you were like, where are you? Got it.
No. I was doing that on purpose.
Okay.
Now, notice the phrase structure ends here.
Oh.
It doesn't mean now. If you look at that as literal, then you would articulate. It doesn't have to be articulated, but think of breath. Interrupt.
Oh, sorry.
Here's the trick. Typically, it's 2 notes of a trill. You'll start slow. In this case, it would be 4 because you have the little beginning added with C sharp D. Sorry, oh my gosh, C D flat, and then the real trill is E flat D flat. So 4 notes to express, and then let it move. Don't labor it too much.
That was so heavy.
What couldn't
See,
go
this
wrong?
is why I hated doing piano, because I heard every single thing I did wrong, and I don't have the patience to sit there and make sure my thumb doesn't smack out that A flat.
Whatever this timestamp is in the video, like 42 minutes and 17 seconds or whatever, that's the one that everyone's going to come back to. Because what you just said right there,
Why?
it's what every pianist hates. It's like, oh
I
my
know. I
god.
just didn't have the patience. I still don't understand.
Because you're Iron Man. I've run out of patience. Underoos!
Seriously.
All right. So,
Okay.
uh,
Can I be done?
no. We're just getting started.
Babe,
All right.
my patience meter is gone. It's just 0.
Yeah. All right. Let's
It's
try
not
that phrase
like-
one more time. 3 and 4 and. No, I mean, it was fine. Here's a little trick. You mean the last note?
Yeah.
When you want to resolve a phrase, just simply slow the finger.
Okay.
See, look, if I go too slow,
Yeah, and
Get
you
nothing.
can't hear, and then if you go too fast, it's gonna just bang
if
out.
you go too quick, it's
Yeah.
too loud. It's not pressure, it's speed.
Yeah.
So, watch my finger. It's slow but continuous. Move it before you want to play it. Don't decide, I should play this. And that's always what happens. Or people decide at the last second, they go, I'm going to smack it. And then they go too slow and it doesn't work. So just stay in motion, even on the A flat. And then it always, 80% of the time, 95% of the time, I don't know. It will get better. Okay, let's try the whole phrase now. The whole repeat. I won't make you suffer for too much time.
Okay.
3 and 4 and.
Sorry.
No, you can't.
Okay.
Tell me that
Okay.
wasn't beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm also done. My patience is like, it's gotten worse. It's
So
even
is
worse.
mine.
It's even worse than when you tried to teach me Mazeppa.
Which almost worked. But okay, can you
Yes.
actually say that that's fluff? That it's empty?
No, that's not.
Why?
I don't know. There's just something about this. Oh my gosh, I don't know. That right there.
The high one?
I don't know. There's just like.
Okay, that's the hook. That's the hook for this video right
What?
there. You're reacting right there. Okay.
I don't know what it is.
All right.
There's just something so like. I don't know.
So I just like want to rub this in because at the beginning you're like, he's just up in his feels and there's nothing.
There's a lot of his music though. I just can't.
This is up in the feels. This is all feels. This is that Captain Crunch. Oops, all feels. Here, let me sit down.
Okay. Okay.
Just
How do we do this?
Victor Borg. It's good. All right, close your eyes. Just,
No, on camera?
yeah, just. Oh, this is bad. Whoops. Okay. So you can see how that just like lets you float.
It's not how it.
I did honestly. I feel like you played it better. I'm gonna get so roasted.
No.
Like, well, you made a mistake in the easiest part.
Come on.
No, but I guess the whole point of this whole thing, which I just succeeded more so than the Bach, is that I want you to be able to like experience the beauty again. And like I feel like because you got detached from it, and I'm never gonna say you should go play again and all that, but I feel like because you left it for a while, you're like, it just sucks. And I'm like, but there is still something there, right?
I mean, I guess. I don't really know why or what it means.
You don't have to know. Chopin probably didn't know. That's kind of the whole point.
I kind of need to know.
Why?
Because it's the why do we have ham on Easter versus lamb, you know, kind of vibe. It's just.
You need to know the answer to everything.
Yeah.
Then you should just play Liggity.
Oh, no.
My wife hates Liggity. Next video. No.
No, there's just absolutely nothing to debate there.
If you're not a
awful.
mathematician, then you
Yeah,
probably won't like it.
exactly.
This is why it's my favorite composer. Or second favorite composer, maybe. Anyway, well, we succeeded. I just got her to say.
That one phrase is beautiful.
It is. Okay,
Now,
so
there
you can't-
is some Chopin that is fun, like when you play the polys, because the octaves.
Well, that's basically Liszt, you know.
Yeah.
It's fun. But, all right. Parting words? Did I change your mind?
I'm a little bit more flexible on the Chopin versus the Bach.
Was it fun to play the duet and be able to express that?
Like no,
Was it stressful?
it wasn't stressful.
I got nervous. I totally
I
just
was-
choked up on camera.
I was not.
You played,
stressed
but
out.
you were more calm than I was.
I was not stressed out. My patience has just completely.
You're like 2 in the zone. You're like, my zone needs to move forward. I can't sit here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah. So no, I was not at all nervous. It wasn't nerve-wracking. It was just more like, I don't want to have to sit here and make it sound pretty.
Well, you did.
Yeah, but I don't want to like sit there and try and do that. But that's also why I probably don't listen to it. I don't know.
Hey, we succeeded. Unlike the Bach video, I got her to not hate Chopin. We actually did what the title says. So, Let's go. Now, next video. I don't know. Don't make
no.
us do another one of these. If anything, we'll do like commentary on something else. But I succeeded, and I'm not going to risk it on another one. So this marks the end of this very short 2-episode series. Let me know what you want to see next time. And yes, I have a group, Key Learners Piano Club. If you want to learn piano, if you want to learn to express like Maddie just did.
I'm not teaching it.
Well, I can. And if you just want to like do fun things like this and have commentary around these things, then feel free to join. It is free, and there's already 2,000 members. Most of them are from YouTube, just where you're watching right now. And they watch these videos, they want community, they have fun, and we take it to the next step. So I will see you there next time.